What's good with it? In the hood with it. You already know what it is. This is a reaction. We getting it in. Another one, Big Herc, OG Silverback, Chocolate Thunder wanted them cheeks. Wanted to clap them cheeks. Wanted to all on the floor. He needs some more. Go get that Vaseline, brother. One time for you. You go eat your cornbread. Thought Putty Cat. It's definitely back at it again. This time he's brought OG Silverback. I've done a reaction to him before. This guy, he's a little bit out there, man. He likes to talk about the cheeks, every now and often, or often now. Guard! Watch it with me, man. We can't call it. One thing I do know is for sure, and the Menudo Stana direct fashion, just another reaction. We're going to get straight into it. Let's see what happens with Chocolate Thunder wanting OG Silverback's cheeks. Let's hear the story together, gente. Bang, bang.
Situations because of the mentalities in there. But, expound on one of them for our listeners.
Okay, guys, I just want to keep it real with you because I don't want anybody to experience what I've experienced, but the whole thing about the California penal system, like the guards aren't your friends, the warden's not you ain't got no friends, right? So I walk up in there, Big Herc, I'm not a gang member, I'm not even from here, man. So I got level 4 points. And in New Folsom, you got 2 guys to a cell. Like before, back east, level 4, you by yourself. Mm-hmm. Out here in California, you got 2 dudes and 2 grown men in the cell, 6 by 8, you know what I mean? You can touch the walls and stuff. And you got the grown man, the toilet's right there, the sink's right there. And New Folsom, they got dudes that got double life and triple life and natural life.
Absolutely. So he's talking about New Folsom, level 4 yard. It's going to be like that. You're going to have a celly. There's going to be people in there doing all day. People in there doing anything from small time to large time to they ain't got no time or to I just got all day, right? To different time on Paru. Walters will be getting it in. And there's a lot of different mentalities, a lot of different ways to wiggle. This guy, OG Silverback, obviously he ran with the Africano brothers, so he's going to give it to you from their perspective or from his perspective on how they run their program. Everybody runs their program a little bit differently, man. The Woods brothers, sprinkle them in, are going to be different than the Mexicanos, and the Paisas are going to be a little bit different, and then you have the others. So everyone has a little bit different thing going on, but one thing is for sure, at a place like New Folsom where people are doing a lot of time, there's going to be a lot of guerra, a lot of war. There's going to be a lot of people that are frustrated and have no hope. Or they think they have no hope. You always have hope. As long as you wake up another day and you're breathing, thinking, that's hope. That's it. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't think about it that way or look at it that way. And so this individual right here is fresh from another state, getting to the California penal system, level 4 yard, New Folsom. Let's see what happens. There's about to get something clapped right now.
I don't know the difference, but you ain't never getting out.
Yeah, if you get one life, you still got
you know what I'm saying? So then I'm coming in there. I got 26 years, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Big Herc. I would use the English language in such a way like I had life. I never said I had life. They go, how much time you got, homie? Oh, I got so much time that father time don't even count. Like I would use parables like that. You know what I'm saying?
Never thought he was in the Bible or something. He was using parables, right? Look at Big Herc. He looks happy. These 2 individuals look like they get along perfect as cellies. I don't know, man. Something seems a little fishy here. Seems like the story's going to take a cold twist. But let's get to it. Knowing OG Silverback and the way he wiggles, it's going to get ugly before it gets pretty. Or it's going to get pretty ugly.
I don't want to lie. The clerk can check.
The Moses trick off.
Yeah, the Moses trick. So I got a celly, man. He got double life. And I'll never forget this dude. His name was Chocolate Thunder, Big Herc.
Not Chocolate Thunder.
Yeah, this dude was about 6'8", bro.
Damn.
About 300 pounds, like ripped, bro. He's just one of these natural phenomenons of men, just 26 inches swole, right? Darker than you, man. Chocolate Thunder.
What? All right, hold up. Why has he got to do Big Herc like that? He said, that man is darker than you, Big Herc. A natural phenomenon of a man. This guy right here went into graphic detail, right? Chocolate Thunder, right? I know this. If they ever put me in a cell with Chocolate Thunder, I need to thunder my way up out of there. It's going to be some lightning, and then I'm going to get on, right? But he said 6'8", 26-inch arms, darker than Big Herc. Oh, thucker and thuckatash. It's about to go down. Look at this man. This doesn't look like the type of man that held his own, but we'll see.
And so we in the cell, man, my first night there. And you know how they lock the door, lights out. And Chocolate Thunder's sitting there. And I'm sitting there, I'm just trying to fill dude out. And he goes, you sure are a pretty high yellow man. I go, man, what does that mean? You're a pretty man. I said, well, why are you telling me that? because I'm going up in your butthole. And I was like,
Well, I knew it. He couldn't go 2.5 minutes without someone going up in his butthole, right? This is OG Silverback. This is classic OG Silverback. That's what he talks about. Seems like every video. I knew when he said Chocolate Thunder wanted my cheeks, it was going to get interesting. At no time do I condone this behavior, this frivolous behavior, but it happens. It happens in prison. You know, a lot of people like to deny it and say that it doesn't. It happens in certain situations and with certain people, man. And that's just a fact of the matter, man. That's not sugarcoating, adding preservatives or nothing. Some people just, I guess they got it like that, right? But obviously OG Chocolate Thunder wants these cheeks because he's a light-skinned, good-looking fella, they say, right? Let's find out exactly if he got them cheeks.
I'm not gay, dude. I'm like,
That's not a request, partner.
He said, dude, I'm going up in your butthole. I'm just telling you to get it ready. And he had the Vaseline, right? I said, nah, I'm not gay. He said, dude, you don't understand. I got double life, man. You're the closest thing to a fine female I'm ever going to see. So I'm going up in your butt. So we can do it the easy way or the hard way. I'm thinking Big Hurt. Well, ain't no easy way, because I ain't having no man like go.
Ain't no easy way with that. And he ain't even trying to go in the easy way. He's trying to go definitely in the hard way, right? OG Silverback is going to sit here, and I don't want to put too much on this man's plate and theorize what word of the day, theorize what happened. But this man sure does talk a lot about this type of stuff, man. It seems like every prison, every yard, every joint, wherever he went, someone was getting their cheeks clapped. You know, it only leads me to believe in two things. One, either he was the one clapping cheeks or he was the one getting his cheeks clapped. I'm just saying, though, man. I'm not, you know, am I against it? I don't agree with it. Guard! I just don't agree with it.
Go up in there, homie.
Yeah.
I ain't built for that, man.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, hey, Chocolate Thunder, like, he's a big dude. I said, check this out, man. You're a big, swole dude. But one thing I do know for sure, I would give my life to make sure you don't give him my butt. He said, man, I heard that before, man. When I knock a dude out and I'm going up in and he wakes up, I knock him out again. I said, yeah, but me, man, you're going to have to kill me, man, because you know what I mean? Today's a good day to die. And he looked in my eyes, Big Hurt, and he was like, next day I got a cell change, man.
I call bullshit. I call lies. Lies. It just doesn't work like that. You're just not the next day getting a cell change and a cell move, you know. I guess if the man had juice being Chocolate Thunder, he might have had a little bit of juice. But I doubt that that's what went down. Now, I can give you guys a reenactment of what I think went down, but then I could be totally wrong. But let's do it anyways, just for goodness sakes, right? He goes up in the cell with Chocolate Thundeezy, right? And he sees him. He says, oh, good Lord, right? That's the type of fella I'm interested in. So he goes in there. He's batting his little eyes. Hey, you want me to wax the floor? He's waxing the floor, doing his thing. Meanwhile, Chocolate Thunder's like, I'm about to take his cornbread, right? So Chocolate Thunder hits him up for his cornbread. And instead of doing the Eddie Murphy, he does the Martin Lawrence. He scrapes it off a little bit and gives it to him, right? I believe that man already had the Vaseline ready, you know, with no Vaseline. Just a match and a little bit of gasoline. He lit it up, burned it up, flame on. To that Jerry curl was gone, right? And OG Silverback got silverbacked. You know, it's funny that he talks a lot of stories about this. It always seems to come up in every conversation, no matter what they're talking about. You could be talking about flying a kite, and it always reverts back to clapping cheeks with this guy. It's like he's very enthusiastic when it comes to talking about this. He gets a big smile and he gets very graphic. I believe Chocolate Thunder thundered him out. I believe he Thored him. I believe he Zeused him. But, you know, that's just my honest opinion, just by the way that this man talks about it all the time. I could be totally off base. I could be totally wrong. Maybe he did punk a Chocolate Thunder. Maybe Chocolate Thunder seen the eye of the tiger and didn't want no smoke. But I highly doubt that. This man got his whole inside ruptured.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I wasn't playing that.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing
Big Hurt
that. So
said,
he kinda
I don't
felt my
believe
energy,
you.
You know what I'm saying? Plus maybe the fact that, you know what I mean, on the yard, like before I got classified, because when you get to level 4 Folsom Prison, you go to, I think it's called classification. And then they decide where they're going to, if there's an opening in the cells, right?
That's
So all
facts.
through classification, I like to practice martial arts. That's my religion, you know. Some people believe in Jesus. I just believe in martial arts. So I'm practicing my martial arts. I've been
Oh, I forgot to let you guys know that OG Silverback is a ninja. I forgot to let you guys know. He practices ninjaism. Yeah, he's a ninja. He learned it from Bolo Young. I forgot to tell you guys, he's different.
The yard practicing martial arts, so he kind of knew I had some training and just, I guess, my conviction. Because I told him, I'm going to give my life before I let you do that, man. So then he kind of felt me out, man. I didn't sleep that night, by the way.
Yeah.
But the next day, I got
Of course you didn't sleep that night. No one in that cell slept that night. It was chocolate thundering in the cell that night. Hershey squirts.
a cell change because I guess lifers, they got pulled into prison. They be like, I don't want that dude in my cell. So they switched me to some other cell. You know what I mean?
So you can only imagine how many times he done tried to do that.
Oh, dude, man, there's stories of him just going up in dudes' buttholes, man. And then they'd just be turned out, man. Like, no offense, I'm not going to say any names on your channel, but I heard dudes talking about, oh, there's no rape in prison and it don't roll. I don't know what prisons they've been to. The prisons I've been to, they taking buttholes, man. Yeah.
This guy sure likes saying the B word all the time, huh? It's notice when he says it, he pronounces it with the butthole, right? He says it with his chest like Wes. Even Wes, he says hooping in between your cheeks. He doesn't go that graphic, man. That can lead me only to believe that this guy's he enjoys it.
There's flaming homosexuals there, but you got to pay for them. You got to be a shot caller. Like if there's a dude, like let's say he's a feminine looking dude and he's pretty and he's a homosexual for real.
I've never met a pretty dude, but I'm just saying though.
The shot callers get them.
Yeah.
And just so you know, Big Herc, just so you know, the dudes is murderers and gangsters and they're hard on the street. And I'm not judging them. Some of them in there, they rationalize their time. Well, there's no pussy around, so therefore, instead of jacking off, I'm going to go up in his butthole. But the way I was raised, homie, even if you the stud, you still gay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gay. I'm not judging gay people. I'm just saying I ain't doing that. So these shot callers and hardcore killers and gangsters, they want to go up in buttholes while they in prison.
I think that's about. Hey, every time this guy says butthole, hit it ding, ding, ding. It's going ding, 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 ding. This guy, his vocabulary isn't spectacular. He doesn't got that great vernacular. But he definitely likes that one word. That's definitely in his repertoire.
You see him on the street and they going up in the girl, you be like, oh man, that ain't right, man.
Nah. And you know what? I was fortunate enough when I was in prison, I didn't see none of that.
Yeah.
I heard stories.
Yeah.
Like you said, dudes, walk around some tight pants on. Nobody told him.
Right.
And dudes like, dude, he still got those same tight pants on and laundry after a couple days. Oh, he went to business.
He went to
and like
business.
you said, dudes will. You know what I mean? The dude told me one time they seen a dude like that. And some dude ran up in his cell.
Yeah.
And they stabbed him enough to where he couldn't move. And
Yeah.
raped him.
Yeah.
So they don't kill him, but they raped him.
Right.
And he was horrible.
And that's why.
Man, but you notice how Big Herc, Thuffer Thuckatash himself said, he ain't never seen it, or he ain't admitted to seeing it. This guy right here goes for the gusto, though. OG Silverback, he done seen it all the time. It's funny, every single cell he goes into, some of a sexual nature happens. It's odd. It's odd. It's prison talk, I guess. It's prison jargon, or what you would call locker room talk. But this ain't what me and my homeboys talk about. Yeah, can we talk about tortas? This guy's talking about tortillano, not tortillana.
Another thing, Big Herc,
thing.
Everything in prison is a test. So let's say we go to breakfast and they're serving oatmeal that day with some bacon and some dried up toast with mold on it. And the dude goes, AOG, you gonna eat your bacon.
Go eat your cornbread.
They give you a spork. And in
Yep,
prison
yep.
they don't give you. So I take my spork, man, and I just shove it in the dude's eyeball. He goes, who are you to ask me about my bacon, man? That's a test.
Why are you looking at my food?
You testing me, man,
Yeah.
because if you give a dude your bacon, everybody in prison's watching.
That's right.
Everybody in prison's
right,
watching.
that's right.
So to you guys out there in YouTube land, like, oh, it's just some bacon, man. No, it's a test. It's a test. Is this dude in compliance? Is this?
Let me tell you something, man. If the homie says, "Hey, bro, you can eat your bacon," go ahead, ponle, have it. Or nah, hell no, I'm gonna smash it, right? This guy said he dug his eyeball out with a spork. Man, I tell you, he's a ninja. That's the American ninja.
Dude, easily to manipulate.
You know what? It's funny you said that because I worked on a toast crew, but the homie from 60s hooked me up because you get jobs like that because you know somebody. So you get up early, you get your job done, you're out.
Yeah.
So those are special jobs.
Right.
You can't just get that job because if dudes don't like you, you're not going to do toast.
Right.
And so people do toast, and we have containers of toast. But when certain dudes, when you're tied in, they get fresh toast.
Yeah, right.
So we're like, hey, they wait, and you go through certain lines.
Right.
This line you go over here. This line you go over here. And certain guards know, I remember going over here, getting the burger, and then I double back over here.
Right.
And the guards see you over there, but he knows you're cool.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
lets you go through and get double burgers.
Right.
But if you don't, get your fucking ass out the
Right,
line.
right,
I see
right.
them. Hey,
Oh, look at Big Herc's getting hostile. They're talking about burgers now. This is more up his alley. Suffering, succotash.
get out of there.
Right,
You're
right.
like, damn, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So a lot of different things people don't know, and it's serious. Like I was just talking about a dude yesterday. There's tables. Latin King, Vice,
Yeah.
maybe it's the woods over here. You can't walk through the middle.
Nah, man.
You gotta walk around
Round
to wherever
yeah.
you're sitting at.
Right.
Definitely.
Maybe your table's up here. You're not cutting through.
Nah,
you
you're
cut
going
through-
around.
You cut through the Latin King's table.
Nah.
Like, dude, did he just cut through here?
Nah, bro, they're gonna
Dude,
stab
they
you
gonna-
up, man.
That right there, when they hit the yard,
Yeah.
you'll just be walking
And then
dude-
you just boom, boom, boom.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you cutting through their table.
Yeah.
Or
Can't
if
do
you
it.
sit at a dude.
Can't walk through someone else's area. I've said it before in a lot of videos. He's absolutely right about that. You need to go around. There's a perimeter line that you walk around. You don't cut through people's stuff because that poses a threat to their safety and security. You don't run in the yard. You know, sometimes there's a beef because you got to go to your building, man. You need to walk around. You just don't run to people's buildings. Anyways, we're going to continue this one on a part 2. With that being said, I just wanted to get this one in. It's a quick one. Chocolate Thunder, the reaction. You guys tell me what you think, man. Is this guy doing a little too much? I don't know. One never knows, does one. But at the end of the day, he sure, I don't know. He seems flamboyant about it. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. If you like these reactions, let me know, man. We'll keep hitting them up one time for your mentality. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, getting our mind right so we can shine right. OG Silverback, I think we're going to be done with him. I was going to be done with him last time, but it just happened to pop up. And again, he was talking about the same old booty cheeks, right? And then, of course, Big Herc. We're going to continue our struggle with this guy, right? Because this guy, that's all, folks. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to Big Herc. Fresh out the Panda Man doing his thing. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the strive, the struggle, and the realness. Do it for your familia. No one's going to do it for you. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears this crown. Show! I'm going to keep doing what I does, cuz. And in that fashion, bang, bang, the gun.